This is a really rubbish area to do this. Welcome to my channel, and yeah, here we go. I'm going to talk about my journey with Myasthenia Gravis, which I was diagnosed with last year, May, around that time anyway. So I want to share my journey via these little videos just to give a bit of an insight, as I know there's loads of information out there, medical information mainly, which is just jargon to me. Anybody with Myasthenia Gravis will know that it is called the snowflake disease because it varies from person to person, so not one person has the same symptoms. So I just want to talk a bit about my symptoms, how I kind of manage on a day-to-day basis, how it varies, and the things I kind of do to make things okay and to try and live as normal life as I possibly can at this moment in time. I will also cover what MG is, because it is a weird disease. In a nutshell, it basically impacts all your voluntary muscles, making them weak. So my immune system attacks itself and makes my muscles weak. That's probably not the best way to describe it, but that's just a quick snapshot of what it is. But that kind of includes my eyes, my speech, my arms, my legs, but not my organs, so only voluntary muscles. So it's fun, and for somebody that was very, very active before I got diagnosed, it has been really, really interesting to adjust to life with this. It has made me completely slow down. I'm not able to currently do pretty much anything that I used to do, but I was a little bit crazy and I did a lot of activities, a lot of cycling, a lot of hiking. I did an ultramarathon. So those things aren't necessarily the things that everybody does, but it has definitely put me in a position where even if I go into the garden and have a little bit of a walk around, that's almost as tiring as running the ultramarathon I did. So things have changed a lot. I really wanted to introduce myself and to say I'm planning to share all this, share my journey, share what I do, and hopefully people who get diagnosed with MG can see this and see that it's not all doom and gloom. I'm going to discuss the mobility aids that I use, because at first I was pretty stubborn and didn't really want to use them, but now I've realised that if I want a good chance at the moment of being able to get out and do stuff, I know that I've got to either take my cane or take my wheelchair. And I'm not ashamed of that anymore. It's the best way to manage the fatigue and the weakness. So that's just how it is at the moment. I'm not working at the moment, and I'm not very good with that. I need to be doing something. So also just for my mental health, because mental health with these things is massive, and that is something I definitely will cover, because there is a very good reason why it's taken me a year to get around to talking about this. I think I first came out to all my friends and family, not all my family already knew, but I first came out to all my friends and kind of said, okay, I have this thing and my life's changed. 8 months after I got diagnosed, so nobody really knew. I was really scared, because not only did my my body change in terms of, the weakness, but my physical look changed quite dramatically, and it took me a long time. It shouldn't have, but it took me quite a while to come to terms with that. Thumbs up for steroids. We love Moonface. I am very, very up for sharing and talking and building awareness for this, because yes, it's incredibly rare. Not many people have heard of it, and I am constantly having to tell people what it is. I set up a designated area to do this, and I've just ended up in my bed because I'm really tired. I promise I won't always do this from my bed, but I wanted to get something out, and yeah. I feel like I should explain what some of the stuff is so people don't think like I have like restraints on my bed. These are exercise resistance bands, because I try to do a little bit of resistance training, but it does just look like I have some really creepy restraints on my bed. Please don't think that. They're there for a reason.